The Far Cry series has pretty much perfected its formula, with each iteration adding a little bit more into the mix to make it feel like a separate entry. But with Far Cry 5, it feels like developers Ubisoft are attempting to shake off the shackles of the franchise's legacy, similar to what they did for the Assassin's Creed series with Origins. And for the most part, Far Cry 5 stands uniquely on its own. Far Cry 5 brings players to the world of rural America, the Northwest to be exact, and into the heart of a militia movement tinged with religious overtones. There are no primal tribes or crazed arm dealers here, as you are dealing with overzealous but very plausible cultists led by a family of charismatic sociopaths. The world is slowly filled in with activities and quests as you roam the countryside of Montana and, more importantly, talk to people. It is this kind of organic discovery and commitment to keeping you going all the time that makes Far Cry 5 a really fun experience. It is a strange reflection of modern America, but for all the high-octane action and deranged personalities we meet, there remains a semblance of a message that the game is trying to put across. John, Faith, and Jacob C. spread their influence far and wide in Hope County, each representing a specific arm of the Church of Eden's Gate. Each herald carries their own story arc, and the fleshing out of their backstory certainly gives players more impetus to bring them down. Suffice to say, the Seeds family's steadfast belief in their values is as solid as their threatening. Of course, Father Joseph Seed is the main antagonist in Far Cry 5, exuding a creepiness that goes beyond physical intimidation. Unsettling and quiet, this calm and focused individual ranks high among some of the best video game villains to grace the medium. Hope County is gorgeous, especially with the improvements brought about by the Xbox One X and the PS4 Pro. It is a rich and detailed world, with a believable ecosystem that brings unpredictability to your exploration. The open world and organic nature of its exploration and discovery makes Far Cry 5 a genuinely great time, but when it comes to mission design, there are flaws that cannot be masked. It takes away the joy of stumbling onto random and interesting activities if they all feel familiar, and more so the deeper you delve into the game. Thankfully, the general gunplay of Far Cry is a dream. Firearms give a kick that make every shot satisfying, and stealth becomes a viable option, and sometimes the wiser choice. With a substantial arsenal, and improved AI, and chaos always waiting around the corner, this might be the best Far Cry yet in terms of combat. It is significantly improved, with the guns all thanks for higher mechanic. Ordinary citizens can arm up and join you as better guns, but the more useful specialists, like adorable canine Boomer, the powerful cheeseburger Grizzly, or human buddies like Herb or Nick, can turn the tide in different and fun ways. Each specialist provides a specific tactical option that can change up your approach to certain missions. The selection of muscle cars, jeeps, helicopters, planes, and even weaponized tractors will always make road trips a party waiting to happen. Add to that the grappling hook, parachute, and wingsuit, and the world becomes your oyster. By all accounts, Far Cry 5 is an immensely enjoyable sandbox shooter, chock full of surprises and a solid story that engages and enthralls. It is stellar when the well-written villains enter the fray, and brings the already awesome action and violence the series is well known for to the forefront. It may not have fully shed the shackles of the Ubisoft formula, but it definitely gave it a good try. And just like the people of Hope County, all Far Cry 5 needs is just a little bit more push to become an even better game. A more focused Far Cry than ever before. It just needs a little bit more to make it a truly must-play game.
Hope County is our home. Don't let those bastards take it. Not without a fight.